Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and have a really great day. In this video, I have an issue where you guys know and probably saw the video recently where I moved my Bitcoin ASIC that I had in here, the WhatsMiner M32, to the barn. And then I recently received a new Bitcoin ASIC from Crypto Miner Bros, the new S19J. And so I have those two ASICs in the barn and I'm at max capacity in the barn in terms of power. And the issue is that I had to bring pretty much all of my mining rigs from the barn into my crypto mining basement. Alright, actually I'm forgetting my 2070 rig in that Minebox 8. I don't have any power over there to run that rig, so I forgot to bring that. I will bring that later. But anyways, you can see I have some mining rigs here. These two 3070 rigs are from the barn. And here's another rig that I got from my crypto mining garage, which I'm just not able to run in my garage because it's too hot. I don't have any heat extraction method or anything. I'll talk about that. I'll have a garage update for you guys maybe down the road if you guys are interested. But anyways, here's my Radeon 7 rig. This came from the barn as well. So here I am in my crypto mining basement now. As you guys can see, I recently did add a few new 3080 rigs. Well, this one was in a Minebox 8, but I recently put in 8 3070s. You guys probably saw that video. And then I have a 6x RTX 3080 for the Win 3 edition rig here. So I've added a few rigs, right? And I am pretty much getting to the max capacity. But since I moved the WhatsMiner M32, I have freed up pretty much 12 amps. Okay, so according to my Triplite PDU, I have 0 amp usage on that side of the PDU. Okay, these are 30 amp, 240 volt PDUs, but these PDUs are split into two 15 amp banks, all right? So that bank at the bottom, I'm using about 8 right now. That one I'm using about 9 amps, and I'm using about another 9 amps on that bank right there. So I do have some power capacity that I can utilize in my basement here. And so in this video, I am just gonna see if I'm gonna be able to turn on most of my mining rigs. And you guys know that I am planning to revamp my whole basement here in terms of cutting the shelves in half, not cutting, I just have to unscrew them. And I'm gonna do 2 rows and I'm gonna place all of my mining rigs into these 12 GPU mining frames. You know, you guys know these are like the AAA wave mining frames, and I actually have 2 unopened ones right there, and I do have another 12 coming. And so I'll have a total of 16 of them, all right? 8 on each row. And I'm hoping to convert all of my mining rigs, everything that you see on the shelves here, into these, 12 GPU frames, all right? So that's gonna be really fun. I'm probably gonna do a lot of live streams, and I'm hoping to do a lot of giveaways of my existing frames here that I'm probably not gonna utilize. Maybe I might utilize down the road. I am trying to look for a warehouse, actually. I don't know if I've updated you guys that I am trying to look for a local warehouse that has cheap renting rates and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, I'll talk about that another time. And before I turn on my mining rigs, I just wanted to show you guys, GPUrisers.com just sent me a massive stack of new GPU risers. Okay, so let's open one up here. They have a little thank you card here. That's awesome. And here is one of their new revisioned risers, guys. Let me open this up. All right, so here is one of their latest revision risers, guys. GPU risers. Look at this. It's got the 2 PCIe, the 6-pin for power, and also a Molex. But I always recommend using the PCIe for power. There's also the gold-plated USB, and now I believe the difference between their old risers is that now there are 8 capacitors on here for, I guess, more stability. They told me this is supposed to be their best, most reliable riser they have ever made, all right? And these little rubber inserts on the bottom should not fall off anymore off of the riser, okay? So wow, GPUrisers.com, thank you so much. They sent me a lot, so I'm gonna be utilizing them on all of my new builds that I'm going to be putting into my 12 GPU mining frames. Okay, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, GPU Risers, thank you so much. If you guys are interested in buying any of these, check out gpurisers.com. And also, if you're in the EU, check out gpurisers.uk as well. And use offer code RedPandaMining for 10% off if you guys would like. All right, guys, so let me just quickly plug in my mining rigs and we'll see if we have enough power capacity on my PDUs, and also I think I have a bit more power capacity on this Space Goats power meter as well. So give me one sec. Okay, so I am starting off with just turning on my Radeon 7 rig first, as I want to just see how much each of these rigs take in terms of amperage. So I have my Radeon 7 rig on this one right now. I just turned it on, so it's not showing it yet. But I just wanted to explain, some people were asking, Red Panda, how come you haven't started taking down your shelves or anything like that? I am waiting for my buddy to run the new 30 amp plug. All right, 30 amp circuit, 240 volt. And so yeah, that's it. I'm just waiting for this to be installed. And I am also waiting for my 12 GPU mining frames. I ordered like 12 of them, so I'll have a total of 16. So yeah, there's a few things I'm waiting for. I also ordered like a bunch of new Ethernet cables, some short ones, and I ordered these. These are like the fireproof or plenum style Cat 6 cables. So these are like UL, fire rated, everything like that. So just to be safe on that end. I don't really think I needed these, but I just wanted to have more safety in terms of fire rated cables and stuff. And you guys know I use industrial sized like 14 gauge C13 to C14 power cables. Okay, really, industrial grade, enterprise grade stuff, and I use enterprise grade power distribution units, PDUs, for my mining rigs, so everything is, generally good. Anyways, so let's see if my Radeon 7 rig is mining now, and yes it is. It looks like it's utilizing about 6 amps. I know that looks like a 9, but it's upside down. I have these PDUs the other way. So, okay, so we're using 6 amps mining on that Radeon 7 rig, so that's about, I would say 1400 watts at the wall. Okay, if you do the math there, like 6 times 240 or 6 times 230 volt, I think the voltage in my area here is around, 229, 230. So yeah, you guys can do the math there. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's turn on another mining rig. I just want to do one by one. So now I want to do this rig. This is my other RTX 3080 rig. You guys are probably wondering why it's missing 2 RTX 3080s. And yes, I do have another one on a test bench at home. So I'm gonna bring that here, and I did sell one of the 3080s, the For the Win 3 editions, because that one was really borked and had memory issues, and like it just wasn't a good overclocker. So I sold that, and I'm looking to buy another 3080 for this rig. Okay, let me plug this in somewhere, and you guys will see it here in a sec. Okay, 3080 rig is on, just 4 of them, and let's see what the power consumption is. So we are at 6 amps, and now we are at 11 amps. All right, so that 3080 rig is taking a little bit more juice. So I don't want to add any more rigs, because if we go up to, let's say, 12 amps, then that'll be the 80% rule on a 15 amp bank on this 30 amp PDU, okay? But I do have some space left on the other bank. It's at 8 amps, and that one's at 9, and that one's at, the other one here is at 9 as well. So I have 2 more rigs, the two 3070 rigs, which I am thinking of combining into one 12 GPU mining rig, okay, on this mining frame. So I'm hoping to utilize the Gigabyte FinTech motherboard. This has 12 PCIe slots, or I'm thinking of using a ASRock H110 Pro. All right, this has 12 or 13 slots. Then I can take these motherboards. These are all like 6 PCIe slotted ones. I can use them for this rig and the Radeon 7 rig, which this Radeon 7 rig I will convert onto a 12 GPU frame. All right, so that'll be fun. Hopefully I don't brick any of my Radeon 7s. I just hope I don't brick any of my rigs here when I convert them to, these 12 GPU frames. Anyways, guys, let me go ahead. Let's turn on one of these. I'm gonna try plugging it into the amperage meter here, all right? Space Goats meter. So we're at 4750 watts. Give me one sec. Okay, that 3070 rig is taking about 780 watts. All right, so we were at 4750 before. And you can see here we are exactly at the 24 amp, the 80% rule on this circuit. So that's pretty much, I cannot add any more rigs to this. And yeah, that's it. So there you guys go. I have the rig sitting here. Probably not the best placement, because I have a server case 8x RTX 3070 rig there, and it's probably pumping the heat through there, but whatever. just temporary until you know, I gotta get all my rigs on. I'm losing money, right? So I gotta turn them on, and I gotta wait for my buddy to run that 30 amp so I'll have more power capacity. All right guys, I need one more rig to turn on. Actually, I forgot, I need to get that other 2070 rig in the Minebox 8 over here. So let's just see here how much power. So we're maxed out on that. I need to add another rig onto, let's see, let's go on this 8 amp bank here. This is 9 amps, I believe. Yeah, that's 9 amps. So we're gonna go on that bank for that 3070 rig. So let's see if that will be okay. Okay, all right, so we're at 11 amps on that bank. We are okay under the 12 amp 80% rule. So this 3070 rig takes about, yeah, I guess under 800 watts, exact same as the other 3070 rig. So we are good. We are running all the rigs that I had here initially. But like I said, I forgot about my other 2070 rig, which I know takes about 1,000 watts. So I definitely do not have enough capacity. I know that's 9 amps there. Yeah, you know what? I can't run it. I can't run it here. So yeah, man, I don't have enough power capacity right now until I get my buddy to run the other 30 amp plug. I just have too many mining rigs, guys. This is actually crazy. I've never seen this many in one spot. For me, having all my mining rigs here, basically all of them, except for my 2070 rig. And yeah, man, I feel like I will need to get rid of some GPUs, maybe get rid of my RX 480s. Actually, I have my 1060 rig 3 GB card rig off right now. I forgot to explain, because it stopped mining Ravencoin because the Ravencoin DAG apparently is over 3 GB now. So yeah, I was gonna do a video on that. I'll do a video on that later. Anyways, guys, I think that's it. I'm gonna do a video actually talking about the temperature and the airflow in here. It's pretty good, actually, really good right now, since I have all of the fans going, pumping out a lot of airflow. Yeah, I'll talk about that in another video. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts so far of everything. It's not the way I want it yet. Okay, like I said, I want to have this all uniform. I know it looks okay for now, but I want to make it more uniform in rows and all the same mining frames, okay? These 12 GPU mining frames, and yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun building them. I'm gonna have some live streams, and yeah, thank you as well to GPUrisers.com for pretty much sponsoring this whole thing of risers here, of me, you know, gonna be rebuilding my mining rigs, and I'm gonna be utilizing these new awesome risers. These look pretty sick. Thank you so much, GPUrisers.com. And guys, I will do a bunch of giveaways as well. I hate having just, you know, hardware laying around as well as mining frames, okay? I actually have I have another build that I'm supposed to do, my Asus Strix 30 series build, all right? I have each iteration, and I'm supposed to be doing that in a build, and I have a 3070 Ti rig also coming soon. I actually have 5 Zotac Hollows coming real soon, and so I'll be able to do a 6x RTX 3070 Ti mining rig. Okay guys, that's it. That's all I want to do. Oh my god, I think this video is long enough, but let me know what you guys think. A lot of stuff to come, and yeah, I have a lot more updates to talk with you guys about, but yeah, that's it for now. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.